The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. Yeah. You play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype go disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose, but get what I've been dreaming is. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I appear in it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems, but now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject that game nuts, better hang up the white flag. You fight back to your nameless, so tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me?
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man to beat, got it all day.
Still without risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to test my grind,
Going.
better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. The ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here with Jack Hasbrook. And Jack, this has been the day that I wish I could just flush. It has been a brutal day here, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it seems like every time I touch something, it gets screwed up. So let's get into it with our Box It and Lock It pregame show here. And we'll start with the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups as we will go with the visitors here, the Saegertown Panthers. The number 1 is Dominic Jovic, freshman. Number 2, Christian Muckenhop, defenseman, senior. Number 5, Austin Zimpruch, midfielder, junior. Number 6, Levi Gardner, midfielder, junior. Number 8, Tyler Smith, midfielder, sophomore. Number 14, Trent Thompson, number 10, sophomore. Number 20, Leland Whitman, midfielder, freshman. 21, Max Latrick, defenseman, junior. Number 24, Troy Reynolds, defenseman or goalie, senior. And number 25, Brendan Kranz, midfield striker, and he is a sophomore.
Perfect.
For your Beavers, we have in goal, double zeros, Kingston Jackson. Number 1, Roman Kafferlin. Number 4, Ryan Knapp. Number 8, David Beckman. Number 9, Gavin Kent. Number 11, Brock Anthony. Number 15, George Rosie. Number 17, Aiden Gluvna. Number 18, Tate Linden. Number 19 is Porter Allen. And number 23, Trenton Lobdell. As the Beavers and the Panthers will lock it up here, get things going, and get into some boys varsity action here, Jack. And we continue on with our Box It and Lock It pregame show. Let's get into our Snap Fitness 3 steps to success. Our first step is apply pressure.
Yes. Yes, you've got to win this game, you have to be the more aggressive team. You have to be constantly applying pressure, trying to take the ball back and get it downfield and score goals.
Second step is effective passing. We see it all too many times, passing just kind of willy-nilly out there, but you got to be effective with your passes, finding it into the open spaces for your guys to get to, and make it count.
Yeah, you can't just lob the ball out there and hope one of your guys gets it. You actually have to give them time to get out in the open and then kick the ball where they're going.
Our third step to success tonight is solid D. It all starts and stops with your defense, stopping the ball from going into your own net and getting it out to your offense. And that is our Snap Fitness Steps to Success. Once again, brought to us by Snap Fitness. And that'll lead us right into our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Hopefully this guy gets sprung free a number of times. That's number 9, Gavin Kent, striker forward for the Beavers. See if he can't light the lamp a few times here tonight.
Yeah. They'll be looking for him on the offensive side for sure.
So that kind of wraps things up here for our Box It and Lock It pregame show, as we will turn it over to the PA announcer. He will go through the starting lineups as well, but it'll give me a chance to take a quick break and finish getting everything set up on the scoreboard as we get the soccer scoreboard up on the screen and get ready to get things going from there. So I will turn it over to the PA announcer, and we will again have the J. Gill Heating and Plumbing starting lineups right here on the Deej Experience.
Number 5, Austin Zimpruch. Number 6, Levi Gardner. Number 8, Tyler Smith. Number 10, in goal, Gavin Scott. Number 14, Trent Thompson. Number 20, Leland Whitman. Number 21, Max Latrick. Number 24, Troy Reynolds. and number 25, Braden Kranz.
You see the goalie?
Saegertown is coached by Sarah Stasik, with assistant coaches Keith and Todd.
Yeah, who's...
Oh, there's a goalie.
And now for the starting lineup for your Corry Beavers. In goal, number 0, Kingston Jackson. Sophomore defender, number 1, Roman Kafferlin. Sophomore, number 4, in defense, Ryan Knapp. Freshman midfielder, number 8, David Beckman. Senior forward, number 9, Gavin Kent. Junior midfielder, number 11, Brock Anthony. Freshman forward, number 15, George Rosie. Sophomore midfielder, number 17, Aiden Gluvna. Freshman forward, number 18, Tate Linden. Senior defender, number 19, Porter Allen. Senior defender, number 23, Trenton Lobdell. Corry is coached by Ben Anderson and assisted by John Beckman. If we could all stand as we sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets reddening, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, there you have it, Jack, as we finish up the Box It and Lock It pregame show. The national anthem brought to us by Gladiator Law. And we are set to get into boys varsity action here. Saegertown in town, taking on your hometown Beavers. Beavers in the orange and black. Saegertown in the all-white. And we all know who would like that. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate Steve coming in and helping us out to get things situated here today. But hopefully he won't have to stop by and see us again anytime soon, as we had a little bit of technical difficulties. But thanks to Steve, we were able to get it all situated and get the middle school football game all taken care of. And we're able to get into the soccer game here with no issues. As we're ready to get things into the Fox Family Insurance opening kickoff and get things rolling.
Yes, sir.
First half brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts and Epiphany's Emporium.
Aha.
And it looks like the Saegertown will get the opening kick, as they will be going left to right on the screen. Your Beavers going right to left, as we're ready to get this action going. That'll be number 1 out there, Dominic Jovic. as we await the Fox Family Insurance opening kick here. 40 minutes up on the clock. We're ready to get going. And we are underway here. They play it back to the 35, drive it right back across the KC's midfield straight. Beavers will settle it at the 35, at the 40. Brock Anthony back to the defense here to Kafferlin at his own 30. Pokes it free, but the Panthers get it right back into the Beavers' end. That's number 8, Tyler Smith, curling with it. And stolen away by Brock Anthony. He's the midfield. Has a ricochet and goes off of him to the near side, not out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And I believe that will be their ball, Saegertown's ball to throw in. Stolen away again by Brock Anthony, trying to get it to Linden on the near side, but it goes out of bounds again at the 35-yard line. Again, the Panthers dump it in. It slides through a couple of Beavers as it'll go back to Roman Kafferlin. Beckman still with it. We'll play it to the far side of the field to Lobdell. Lobdell pushes it over midfield. A whole sea of white out there as the Panthers smother the ball, and we'll push it back into the Beavers' end. Bounces in. Roman Kafferlin giving chase to it there. And it's smothered in the goal by Kingston. And we'll have a kick from the goal crease. Or just inside the box, I should say. Plays it high in the air out the midfield. Bounces once. Trying to get Kent Freed on the far side. He'll chase it down. And it will go all the way down into the corner of the end zone. He's going to get to it himself.
Wow.
Great effort there as he tracked that one down. Beavers get a long shot here over the top of the net and over the end line, wide left. Well, what a great hustle there by Kent to get to that loose ball in the end zone.
Yeah, showed incredible speed there.
I'd say he's back to full strength. Scott with the kick from the goal crease. Plays it up the near side, knocked down by Linden. And the Panthers moving up to the 40-yard line, punching it into the Beavers' end as they will play chase to it inside the 20-yard line. As they will set it up here into the end zone. Crosser coming in and into the net.
And that was just a well-placed shot. High enough to get over everyone, but low enough that it snuck into the goal.
37-36. And I believe that was trying to get the number.
They're not coming through well on my monitor.
I thought it was 6 Gardner. But it's 1-0 in favor of Saegertown. I believe that was their first shot of the day.
I believe so.
If not the second shot. I'm going to say that was number 6 with the goal.
Sure.
Beavers kick it back into play here as we roll along. Out across the 30 to the 35. Panthers get to the loose ball. They'll work it in here with Simpruch. Still working it at the Beavers 40. Punched it into the 20. Lobdell pokes it back out for Linden. Linden to midfield and over. Still with it, coming to the near sideline. And the Panthers will boot it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Kafferlin puts it in for Brock Anthony all the way down inside the 10. He gets in on the goal here. Takes a shot and kicked it wide right. And over the end line, that will give the Panthers a kick from the goal crease, but a golden opportunity there for Brock Anthony. And I think maybe he rushed it just a little bit.
Yeah, rushed it and kicked it a bit too far to the right there.
Panthers with it. Drive it up here, and Linden puts it out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in on the near sideline. Put in there and driven into the Beavers' end. It's going to roll all the way in here as Lobdell will let Jackson come out and pick it up. And the Beavers will get a free kick from inside the box. Jackson drives it out to the 35 for Brock Anthony. He'll play it into the left wing here. Kafferlin up, Has it ricochet off of a Panther, still at the 40, tiptoes around one, gets it up to Anthony. And that play was whistled down.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it was whistled down.
Well, the way everyone's running toward the
It was
Saegertown
a whistle
goal.
against the Panthers for
Yeah.
something. I didn't see what the call was, but the Beavers will get a free kick at their own 47-yard line. Kafferlin drives it down for Linden at the 30. He'll sidestep one, get into the 20, still with it, pokes it into the end zone, chasing it down. And it goes over the end line, and the Saegertown Panthers will have another kick from the goal crease. And very quickly, there are a few substitutions. They're going to come right into the game early. 13 into the ball game. That's Dane Shearer into the game for number 14, Trenton Thompson. As Panthers put it out here to the 25-yard line. Linden giving chase with Brock Anthony as they'll work it back into the Panthers zone. As the Panthers will get the loose ball freed off of Linden. And Anthony out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. High in the air, all the way down inside the 10. It's headed out of bounds by the Panthers. Beavers with another throw-in as Kafferlin will put it back into play at the 10. Panthers try to knock it down and play it high in the air to the near side. Kafferlin will settle it at the 10. Panthers working up the near sideline back into the 50-yard line. And Knapp plays it out of bounds at the KC's Express midfield stripe. Panthers with the throw-in. Trying to get it deep into the Beavers' end. And it'll roll in on Kingston, and he'll scoop it up. He'll come to the top of the box and put it into play right up to Gluvna, stolen away by the Panthers as they try to poke it in there. Unable to do so as Kafferlin comes away with it at the 35. He'll send it to the near side for Linden. Back to the middle of the field for Gluvna. Pokes it upfield. Knocked down there by the Panthers. Trying to work it into the open all the way to the far side of the field. Beavers steal it away. Rosie with it. Will send it in. Kent's got to track it down as he pokes it by the defender into the end zone and can't get to it before it goes over the end line. And another goal kick from the goal crease for the Panthers as Thompson back into the game here quickly. As I believe he might have had I was speculating maybe some equipment issues, but it's 21 coming out of the game. That's Max Latrick. As the Panthers put it in play down the far sideline. Out to the 30. Rosie will get to it, plays it back to Gluvna. Back inside for Brock Anthony. To the near side for Kafferlin. Kafferlin at the 40, pokes it in. But the Panthers are there with it, and will work it back up the field. And they're going to dump it in, and that's offsides, called against the Panthers. Nice lead pass there by Gardner. But a little on the offsides, and the Beavers will get the free kick at their own 35-yard line. Jack, I've got some computer work to do when I get home tonight. I got quite a few files just to delete. Lobdell puts it back into play. Pinballs around, comes to Anthony at the 45. Gets it into the right wing. And poked down the right sideline. Georgie giving chase to it there. Comes with a crosser back in. And play to the outside. The Panthers, as the Beavers try to get control of it again, are working into the middle of the field. Beckman pokes it in there. Right back out to Anthony at the 15. Still with it, dancing around with it. Gets it to Kafferlin on the near side. Poked it back in for Linden. Panthers get to the loose ball. Gluvna will head it back inside the 20. Gardner back outside to the 30. Plays it upfield on a long outlet pass. Knapp's there to push it to the sideline and out of bounds at the 10. Oh, the Panthers quickly push it up the field. And throw it back into play here. Gardner with it at the 30. To the 25, still with it inside the 20, gets a shot away, but is going to go over the end line, well wide left of the net. Beavers with a free kick from the goal crease as Jackson's looking for a ball to put back into play. Gets it teed up at the top of the crease. Slow plays it to Lobdell. He'll poke it out here for Gluvna, but it went all the way to Gardner as he'll bring it right back into the Beavers' end. Misplays it, and it gets all the way in the end zone. Crosser coming. Beckman does a good job there, and there's Kingston. Rebound comes out, but they can't clear the zone. Lobdell with it, and he'll clear it to the sideline and out of bounds. Great save there by Jackson to keep it out of the net, but big juicy rebound was nearly pocketed if the Beaver defense wasn't there to get it back out of the end or out of the goal line. Beckman down the far side, still with it, pokes it into the middle of the field for Lobdell. He'll get it upfield, looking for Brock Anthony, but it's stolen away by the Panthers. Number 1, Jovic. He'll poke it in there, and Jackson makes a good save. And play will come back up the field. Top of the box. Played high in the air. And headed out of bounds by the Panthers inside their end at the 45-yard line. Kafferlin to put it back into play. All the way inside the 20. It's going to roll in on the goalkeeper, and he'll snag it up. Just under 30 minutes to go in the first half here. Saegertown out in front 1-0. As that's played high in the air, it's going to land at the 40-yard line. Beavers will settle it there with Linden. Linden pokes it back into the open. Brock Anthony's there. He'll work it back in to the middle of the field. Beckman on the far side loses control of it. Gardner will push it up as the Panthers will work down that far sideline. Lobdell got a foot on it, but they're going to poke it through. Is it's going to be rolled in as Jackson comes out and scoops it up to alleviate the pressure. Put it down at the top of the box. And Jack, the weather that we had earlier was kind of lightened up a little bit. It's still drizzling out there, but very unnoticeable unless you're looking in the lights or looking at a puddle somewhere.
Yeah, much better than it was when we first got here anyway.
Kent trying to work it into the Panthers' end and does. Pokes it down the left side for Linden, and it's going to go over the sideline and out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in as we hit the 28-minute mark. Back out into midfield here. Getting over is Simpruch. Kafferlin back on defense here, keeping the plate wide to the right. And they lose it out of bounds, and Kafferlin quickly puts it right back into play again. Panthers play it at the 35-yard line. Linden trying to keep it moving up the field. As that play is whistled dead. And the Panthers will get a free kick from the 40-yard line. Free kick coming, long shot. It's going to bounce once. And Jackson snags it up high in the air. As that landed right at the 1-yard line. He'll play it high in the air down the right side, out across the 40. Panthers will settle it there, trying to work it back into the middle of the field. Past Anthony, as Panthers will set it up, trying to poke it in, off of the knee of Knapp. Gluvna plays it to the far side, out across the 30. Oh, big kick there. Hit the back of Gardner and goes to the sideline and out of bounds. Beckman with the throw in. He'll give way. Lobdell at his own 35. Into the Panthers' end as the Beavers try to set up a play on the far sideline there. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Beavers, so the Panthers get the throw in. Off the head of Zimpruch. Another out-of-bounds play as the Panthers again throw it in. Just inside of Beaver territory, poking it into the right flat here. It's going to roll in on Kafferlin inside the 10 And out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Beckman gets it into Brock Anthony. Anthony at the 30 will give way to Linden at the 35. He'll come up the near sideline, stops and goes. Back into Anthony. Anthony's still with it, plays it back to Gluvna. To Knapp, around to Kafferlin at the 25. Up the sideline. He'll get by a couple of guys out across the midfield, pokes it into the open, and the Panthers will knock it out of bounds at their own 45-yard line. Kafferlin with the throw-in. Fry comes into the game for the Beavers. As Georgie will come to the bench. George Rosie comes to the bench for a breather. Kafferlin back to action here. We'll throw it back in here for Knapp. Played to the near side to Kafferlin. Kafferlin still with it. He works around a defender here, pokes it in for Beckman. Beckman gives it over to Anthony. Anthony with it at the 35, pokes it back to Kafferlin at the 40. Back into the middle of the field for Anthony. Anthony inside to the 25 to the 20. Working up the field inside the 20 to the 15. Going to the wide side into the end zone. Still with it. Has it poked free and out of bounds inside the end zone. Beavers with the throw in on the near side. 24 minutes to go in the half. Played back to Gluvna at the 10. Poked back to the near side for Kafferlin. Kafferlin with a long shot to the far corner, and it goes wide right of the net and over the end line. Panthers with a free kick from the goal crease. Played down the left sideline all the way out to the 30. Beavers try to save it, but it goes out of bounds there. Panthers with the throw in. Lobdell puts it right back into the Panthers' end. Gardner sidesteps one, gives way to his defense, and stolen away by the Beavers. Down the far sideline, trying to get it inbounds to Kent in the middle of the field. Still with it, Kent. We'll give it back here to Anthony at the 20. Takes a long shot and just wide left of the net. Anthony not missing by much on that long-range shot.
Nope.
And just as I say it was nice weather out there, Jack, look at it now.
Yeah, it's pouring.
It is coming down hard.
Yes, camera might have to.
But it's coming straight down, so we're in good shape. I don't feel any mist or splatter coming in through the window, so we're good.
It's all right for now.
This bounce all the way back to the 40-yard line. Panthers have it ricocheting around out there. Linden comes up to try to corral it. It comes to the near side and played into the open. As Knapp gets to it at the 30, he'll play it to the near sideline. And Kafferlin tried to keep it in bounds, but the Panthers will get the throw in. Inside the 20 with it. Back out to the 35. Gardner, or no, that is Simpruch. As the Beavers will work him off the ball. Nice reversal there by Brock Anthony to Linden. Linden will poke it into the open here. Panthers get to the loose ball, but it's still in their end. As it'll ricochet all the way back here. Prutchin will dump it into the left corner as Lobdell goes back there, and he'll kick it over the sideline and out of bounds, deep in the Beaver zone. Panthers with the throw-in. Dumped in near the goal, and the Beavers get it knocked down and over the end line. This should be a corner kick for the Panthers on the far corner as we're rolling up on 21 minutes to go in the half. Panthers set up to play. High crosser coming to the middle of the field, and Kafferlin knocks it out back to the 20. There's a long shot just over the top of the net and over the end line. And I think that fit in between the crossbar on the football uprights and the top of the net there, Jack.
I think so, too.
Missing everything. That didn't miss by much. Kingston slow plays it to his defense. Lobdell. Out across the 20 to the 25. Beavers still with it down the far sideline. And out of bounds. Panthers will get the throw in at the 35. A nice steady rain out here for a much-needed wetness that this area has been in need of for some time.
Yeah.
I'm sure the boys aren't real happy about playing in the wet, but
Right.
oh well. Brock Anthony comes to the near side for Linden. Out across the 45. He'll sidestep one, get into Panther territory. Down the sideline he goes. And tried to get it into Brock Anthony, but the Panthers steal it back and punch it right back into the Beavers' end. It's going to roll by everybody inside the 35 and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Far sideline, Beckman. And the Panthers knock it out of bounds at their own 35-yard line. 19 and a half to go before the half. All the way inside to the 10. As the Beavers try and track it down inside the end zone and do. They'll poke it back into the middle of the field. And the Panthers get to the loose ball. Gluvno keeps it in the end. As the Panthers get to that loose ball again, put it out to the 40-yard line. Porter Allen knocks it down, but we have a whistle back on the play. As I'm not used to seeing the officials wearing all black here tonight, Jack, but they have their rain gear on now, so I don't get to see the bright yellow. So Panthers with a free kick just inside their 20. They'll get it right back into the Beavers' end. Brock Anthony fighting for the ball on the near side. It goes out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in. As Kafferlin will put it back into play. Run down the near sideline trying to get Kent opened up. Into the end zone it's going to go. Kent's going to track it down. And not be able to, finally comes back out to the 15. Beckman trying to get in there free and does. Finally working to his right. Gets a shot away, but it's wide right. Another effort, good effort by Kent to dump it in deep and go and chase it down. As he's able to get it on the left side this time. But still unable to break it into the back of the net here. 18 minutes to go before the half. Panthers with a free kick from the goal crease. Kent steals it away at the hash. Kicks it back to Anthony. Over to Linden on the near side. As he'll work inside the 10. Panthers get to it, kick it out of bounds deep in the end zone. Kafferlin comes up to put it back into play. Kafferlin surveying the field. High in the air to the middle of the field. It's headed high in the air. Anthony will get it turned and head towards the end zone. Still with it at the goal line. He'll pass it back to Kafferlin at the 10. He gets it back. Pat tried to pass it back to him, but the Panthers deflect that pass. Now Kafferlin gets to the loose ball, puts a long shot in, and just wide left of the net. 17 minutes to go before the half. Stolen away by the Beavers. Linden coming in at the 10. Sliding into the middle of the field. Gets a long shot right into the chest of the goalie. Scott scoops it up. Gobbles up the rebound before Kent can get to it. And that's probably been his best save of the night. Played high in the air, out the midfield. Kafferlin pokes it back into the Panthers' end. Panthers will send it high and deep into the Beavers' end. Bouncing a couple of times as Jackson comes out and scoops it out of the air before the Panthers can get to it. And he didn't have a lot of room to work with, Jack, as he was at the top of the box.
Yeah.
Drives it back out to the 35-yard line. It comes to Linden here at the 40. Still with it. He'll send it over here to Kafferlin. Kafferlin pokes it into the middle of the field for Gluvna. Gluvna Out to the 40. Slides it over to Beckman. Beckman slided back to him, but he kind of was giving up and backing up on defense. And the Panthers poking it in here. And a little bit too far out in front. Jackson comes out and smothers the loose play. Again, near side, near hash. As Zumpuch trying to poke it through and does. But again, it's going to go to Jackson as he scoops up the loose ball inside the end zone. After that quick goal by the Panthers, things have kind of slowed down a little bit here, Jack.
Yeah.
Both teams getting a little bit of rushes here and there, but Beavers having some good sustained possessions as they'll work it back to Kafferlin at the 25-yard line. Down the near sideline, trying to get Kent freed up. It's poked over the sideline. Beavers with the throw-in on the near side. 15 minutes to go in the half. High in the air. And Kent's got to be careful. He was well off sides on that play. Linden trying to poke it free, and the Panthers knock it out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Into the middle of the field. Comes to Linden, but the Panthers are going to steal it away. Zumpuch out across midfield into the Beavers' end. Gluvna giving chase. As he'll just split the defense and get a shot away, and Jackson smothers the ball inside the crease. Good rush up the field there by number 5, Austin Zimprach.
Yeah.
A better save by Jackson. And he has the ball. We're waiting for play to get back into action here. A free kick from Jackson, puts it out, lands at the 45-yard line of the Panthers. They'll play it to the near side and punch it right back out of play. Out of bounds in their side of the 50, it looked like. Kafferlin to throw it back in. To Glubna. He'll give it to Linden. Linden gives it back to Kafferlin, back to Linden. Ricochets to the middle of the field. Beckman trying to get it there, and does. He'll put it down the left flank here for Linden. And he loses the handle on it, and the Panthers able to clear the zone again. All the way back into the Beavers' end. And Knapp kept it from going out of bounds, but it finally trickles out. Last touch by the Beavers, and Linden, or the Panthers, will work it into the Beavers' end. Trying to get it into the left wing. Lobdell plays it out to the 25-yard line. There's a big trip. Ball goes out of play, but that should be a free kick for the Beavers at the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
They'll put it down at the 25. Just under 13 minutes to go in the half. Played out to midfield. Gluvna gets to the loose ball, but sends it right to a Panther. Thompson at midfield as they push it right back into the Beavers' end. Slides it over to the near side for Kafferlin. Kafferlin sidesteps one, and he'll poke it down the left side for Linden. Linden into the 20-yard line, and it's played out of bounds at the 20. And quickly the Panthers put it back into play. Got it out to the 40. Kept it in play there at the 35. Still with it. As he gets out across midfield, he lost it out of bounds right there in front of the official, but play continues. Brock Anthony comes back around, and it's been whistled down at the 41-yard line. Beavers with a free kick at their own 40. Kafferlin punching it in the middle of the field. Panthers will knock it down. And they'll come back out across their 40. It's deflected. Gluvna punches it back in for Anthony. Anthony at the 40, to the 35, to the 30, punches it in. Kent going in on 10, inside the goal line, then pokes it wide right of the net.
Boy, the Beavers have had several opportunities, more than I can remember in a good while. They just haven't quite been able to sneak them through.
So a free kick from the goal crease for the Panthers as number 13 Shearer comes into the ball game. It looks like number 25 coming out. That's Kranz. As it's played out to the 40-yard line. Beavers playing catch with it at the 35. Beckman plays it back to Gluvna at the 30. He'll punch it in. Beckman at the 20. Has a man with him in the right flank, trying to play it inside, but the Panthers with good position steal it away. Zimbruch all the way down into the Beavers' end at the 10-yard line as the Beavers will come away with it at the 20. Out across to the midfield. Panthers settle it there. Coming to the near sideline. Inside the 30. Off the back of Kafferlin. Beavers play it into the middle of the field at the 15. Panthers with it there. There's a long shot, and Jackson with another diving save in the net. Just under 10 minutes to go in the half. Some lively action, unlike the nice weather that we're having here. Played to the near side, off of Linden and out of bounds. Panthers with the throw-in, right at the KC's Express midfield stripe. Kafferlin dumps it back into the Saegertown end and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Gardner with it. He'll put it back into play as we approach the 9-minute mark. Panthers lose it out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. As Govic's unable to keep it in. Rosie back into the game. As Gluvna will have a seat on the bench. Also number 15 in for the Beavers. Well, that is Rosie. Number 5 is in as well. That is Myers. As Gluvna and Fry have a seat on the bench. Kafferlin with ball in hand with the throw-in on the near side. A little more than 8 minutes to go in the half as Linden trying to get free down the near side. He'll poke it into the end zone. Can he get to it before it goes out of bounds? Panthers play position and let it go over the end line, and that will be a free kick from the goal crease. Played to the near side. Linden knocks it down. Kent pokes it in free, trying to settle it at the goal line, still with it. He'll pass it back for Linden, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Back out here to the 30. Oh, and they play it out of bounds off the foot of Thompson. And the Beavers will get the throw in. Knocked down by Linden. Linden, nice reversal there as he'll try to go wide. Can't do it. Strong play there by Gardner as he works his way back out to the 20-yard line. Pokes it into the left wing. Saved there by the Beavers as they'll work it right back in. Another loose ball is played deeper across the 50-yard line by Gardner. Allen plays it back to the 50. It ricochets around and goes the Beavers' way as they try to work it in, and it's not, as I believe that's Gardner with it on the left side. Good burst here all the way down inside the 20. Still with it as he gets worked into the middle of the field. And the Beavers trying to corral the loose ball. Panthers working it as well at the 20-yard line. Knapp with some good defense there, kept it from getting inside the 15. Ball's going to come to the near side and out of bounds. Panthers with the throw-in. Allen heads it back out to the 15. Beckman. Panthers working it into the end zone, trying to get the crosser back into the middle of the field, and does. And they poked it back against the grain and just wide right of the open net. Jackson with a free kick as Gluvna will come back into the ball game. As Beckman will head to the bench for a break. And Jackson will play it to his defense. Allen down the right flank. And Lobdell will get the throw in as it went out of bounds off of the Panthers. Across the 50. Panthers play it high in the air. Glubna tries to settle it at the 35. As Anthony got back on defense as well, and that's poked pinballed right in on Jackson, and he'll scoop it up as we approach the 5-minute mark of this first half. Jackson all the way to midfield and over. Linden back into the middle of the field for Kafferlin at the 30. Got it in through the 20 to the 15. There's a shot into the right wing, and offsides against the Beavers. As I was was that Kent breaking in on the right side?
I believe so, yes.
No, that wasn't Kent.
Oh.
He was in the middle of the field. That was Rosie breaking in on the right side. Not offside call, but a free kick from the goal crease for the Panthers. It comes all the way back to Linden at the 30. He'll settle it at the 35. Beavers working it at the 45, giving way to Glubna as Myers has it taken away, but the Beavers get the loose ball again on the near side, try to get it into Linden. Linden able to poke it in. Kent giving chase to it, but can't get in by the defense as Linden pokes it to the near side, not out of bounds. Panthers with the throw-in as we approach the 4-minute mark. Myers heads it into Anthony. Anthony over for Kafferlin. Kafferlin tried to get it back to Anthony, but the play's going to come all the way back to the 20-yard line as the Panthers play it down the left side. Simprich gets it all the way back into the Beavers' end as the play comes back out by the Beavs out across the 40. Poked out of bounds is Kafferlin on the far side there at the midfield stripe. 3:45 to go in the half. Panthers knock the loose ball back out across the 40 to midfield and poke it into the right side. Giving chase is Jovic into the end zone, and the Beavers knock it out of bounds off of Myers. So a throw in on the near side as we coming up on 3 minutes to go in the half. Panthers play it in the middle of the field, and not getting everything on that one was Gardner. It goes to the far sideline and out of bounds. Beavers get the throw in deep in their own end. And Beckman's going to come back into the game. And I believe that's Brock Anthony heading to the sideline for a break. Everything out there getting well soaked here, Jack.
Yep, but thankfully it's still mostly going straight, so I don't think I need to pull the camera in.
It looks like just a straight curtain of rain coming down. Everything that's been out there for a little bit of time is completely waterlogged as the Beavers once again have a kick from the goal crease. As we approach the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning. Played all the way out here to the 35. Beckman with it at the 30. He'll poke it into the Panthers' end. And a good defense there by the Panthers. Get it right back into the Beavers' end. Gardner on the far side playing with it there. Trying to get away from Rosie. He'll dump it all the way down into the 15-yard line. Beavers play it right back out to the 30 for Kafferlin. Kafferlin stutter steps, punches it out to the midfield. Panthers are there. They'll work it back into the Beavers' end. Poke it back into the 30. To the 25, to the 20. Into the end zone it goes, and over the end line, and the Beavers will get the free kick from the goal crease with 1:35 to go. Jackson will tee it up. Down the right hash. Beckman at the 20. Panthers will get it back into the 5. Pinballing around, comes out to Kafferlin at the 20. He'll give way, and a shot goes off the back of Myers as Kafferlin will get out to the 30. And there's Zumprich for the Panthers as Beckman will play it back, try to get it to Linden, and it goes by everybody and out of bounds at midfield. Under a minute to play in the half. Off at the head of Gardner. Tried to get it past Cafferlin, but it's whistled down there. I believe the Beavers will get a free kick. Myers settles it at the 35. Played into the middle of the field for Beckman. Stolen away by Zimpruch. Jagovic to the 20. He'll come to the near side. Being guarded there by Knapp, and it's out of bounds at the 5-yard line. Knapp in for Cafferlin. Plays it to himself. Knocks it down. Gets out to the 35. Played into the middle of the field all the way to the far side. Beavers punch it right back in as the horn sounds to end the half. As Saegertown will head to the half out in front, 1-0. Jack, we're going to take a little break and be back with the Humes Ford of Corry halftime report in just a little bit.
The Corner Bar and Grills is conveniently located in downtown Corry, and the kitchen stays open until 10 p.m. to accommodate your schedule with late games and events. Can't make it to the game? Come watch it at the Corner, where they stream all the games. Cheer on your team while you enjoy our newly expanded menu of appetizers, salads, wings, burgers, and weekend specials. Their family-friendly dining features multiple dining options with their full menu available for dine-in, takeout, and easy online ordering. Don't feel like leaving the house? The Corner is Corry's only full-service restaurant available for delivery on DoorDash. Follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and check out their website at www.cornerbarcorry.com for updates on weekly events, live music, and daily specials. Stop in at the Corner tonight, where friends and family meet.
There'll be a lot of things that didn't get accomplished if it wasn't for Corry Community Foundation. They've just really been a driver behind improving the community.
3 of the organizations that I'm heavily involved with get assistance along with grants from the Corry Community Foundation.
Organizations know that they are backed up, that they have somewhere to go if necessary for their funds.
You don't have to be a millionaire. You can leave a couple $100, you can leave a couple $1,000, you can leave whatever. When everybody pulls together, it makes a big difference.
Your money is long going to outlive you for the benefit and the good of the community. So by going through the Corry Community Foundation, it will ensure that our money gets put in the places we care about here within Corry.
Located at 14333 Main Street in Wattsburg, Corry Custom Machines specializes in CNC turning, CNC vertical machining, Swiss screw machining, and Brown and Sharp screw machines. Corry Custom Machine offers superior quality and precision parts demanded in today's industry. They invite your inquiries and look forward to the opportunity to provide you quality machine parts. Learn more today by visiting CorryCustomMachine.com. Imagine a world-class education right in your hometown. The Corry Higher Education Council, located at 221 North Center Street in Corry, PA, makes this possible. As an affiliate of the EC Council, the Corry Higher Education Council now provides skills-based learning in cybersecurity and software development that can lead to high-paying remote employment. Get the education employees are looking for. Sign up today by visiting www.corryhighered.org or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring. Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. The mission at Crossroads Fellowship is to invite people into a life-changing relationship with Jesus Christ and to build a vibrant, loving community where all can experience His grace and truth. They are committed to being a place where everyone, regardless of background, can encounter the hope and peace and purpose found in Jesus. Through authentic worship, compassionate service, and genuine connection, Crossroads Fellowship aims to inspire and equip people to follow Christ and share His love with the world. Sunday services start at 10 a.m. with children and youth care provided, complete with clearances. Crossroads Fellowship, we're better with you here. 17721 Route 89 in Corry. Corry Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Corry Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Corry Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
I do this because I love it. I love working with my hands. I love working with people. I love watching things transform from what they used to be to what we can make them become. We are a full-service general contractor. We do everything from the ground up. We take pride in the fact that we don't use a lot of subcontractors. We have our own in-house masons, cement, roofers, siders, drywall finishing, electricians. This is our 20th year in business. Our employees mean the world to us. We couldn't do what we do without the guys that we have. And we take pride in the fact that most of the guys that have been here for a very long time. If you're looking to have a project done, feel free to reach out to us.
Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs. Located at 983 North Center Street, Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Everyone on their team values their patient relationships and make it their priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. For more information, contact them today at 814-664-4011 or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me tonight is Jack Hasbrook. And Jack, after that first half got over, a quick goal by the Panthers early on at the 37-36 mark as Gartner poked it in on a nice outside long shot, found the back corner of the net. And that's been the only goal of the half as the Beavers, along with the Panthers, really struggle to maintain a lot of possession in either end. Some good runs up and down the field by both teams, but just can't seem to get connected and get the ball into the back of the twine.
Yeah, I actually think the Beavers may have had a few extra chances from the Panthers that first half, but the Panthers had that one shot that was just perfectly placed, and that's been the difference so far.
Yep, so Beavers have their work cut out for them once again as they trail at the half here, 1-0. Very doable, Jack, but they're going to have to find a way to get some offense going. I like the way that they play it up the field and are able to maintain possession, but they just got to find a way to crack that defense and get one in behind and get it in on the goalie and put it in the back of the net here.
Yep.
As the horn sounds to end the Humes Ford of Corry halftime, as we are ready to get into the second half, brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering and K&E Surveyors, as some sponsors that we've had for some time, and some new ones as well. And it looks like the Beavers should get the opening kick here. Fox Family Insurance opening kick to get things going here in the second half. Yeah, the Panthers lead at 1-0. And it is getting dark out here, Jack, but the nice lights here at Howard Sheen Field, keeping this field very well lit.
Yes, sir.
Even through the rain that has been coming down for most of the game. As Gavin Kent will put foot in the ball here shortly. He is our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Had a couple of good runs in that first half, but just couldn't find the back of the net as the Beavers will dump it into the Panthers' end. Panthers will get it over midfield. Stolen away there by George Rosie as Brock Anthony will poke it into the left wing. But there's a Panther right there to push it right back in. Gluvna punches it right back across the field as the Panthers put it right back into the Beavers' end. Lobdell will head it back out to the 40 as Panthers will look to get in on the left wing here. Inside to the 15. Goes off the back of his foot there. I think that was number 25. Kranz going down the left sideline. And that was over the end line. I believe this will be a corner kick for the Panthers on the near side. So an early opportunity here for the Panthers as they have it teed up in the near corner. As they have the play set up. And they'll rush into the end zone with the crosser coming out at about the 5-yard line. Trying to settle it and they kind of whiffed on it. They'll play it back to the defense. And that's played high in the air. And through the uprights and out of bounds. Beavers with the free kick from the goal crease. As Jackson, boy, he was busy in that first half, Jack. Couple of great saves. And kept it a 1-0 score. He'll slide it over to Jackson, or to Porter Allen. As the Panthers play it out and right back in again. And again, Jackson with another diving save. Smothering, no rebound. As he'll play it high in the air, coming to the near side. Off the head of number 21, Latrick. And the ball will get settled by the Panthers on the far side. As they'll push it inside the 10. Cross to the middle of the field, and Allen deflects it over the end line. And it should be a corner kick for the Panthers. They'll set it up on the far side this time. Coming up on 37 minutes to go here in the ball game. High crosser coming into the middle of the box is knocked back out across the 15. And another long outside shot, and this is going to clear the uprights on the goalpost. And the Beavers will get another kick from the goal crease. Jackson settles it at the top of the crease. Drives it down the near sideline to the 30. Panthers have it there, back into the middle of the field. Off the back end of Beckman. Anthony plays it to the far side, but the Panthers are there to punch it right back in again. All the way inside the 5. As Kafferlin tries to steal it away, and does, as they get it back out across the 20. Out across to the 40. Panthers get to the loose ball there, playing it back into the middle of the field. Down the far sideline again, Kafferlin's there. As he works that sideline to a tee. Got to buy a couple of them, but couldn't get by all of them. As the Panthers play it out the midfield. Anthony giving chase to it there, but can't get the ball, and it's going to pin ball out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Down the far sideline. Played back to Linden. He'll work inside the 20, still with it. Back at the 15, plays it here to Beckman. At the 25, gets the return pass. Plays it to Gluvna at the 30. Pushes it back in for Anthony, and it's going to come to the near side as the Panthers get it back across the 50-yard line. Gluvna got a foot on it there. Or Porter Allen pushes it back into the Panthers' end. Linden inside the 20, still with it, pushing it wide left for Kent. Linden gets the return pass at the 5-yard line. He'll circle and send it back out to the 10. Panthers collapse on him there. As Kafferlin trying to work it in with Beckman there. The Panther took a tumble as Linden gets freed on the left side. Panthers send it back out across the 40. From the 30 to the 40. Beavers settle it there as Gluvna. He'll work it back in. Pokes it into the middle of the field for Anthony. Trying to spring Kent in there. But the Panthers get to the loose ball, play it back out to the 40-yard line. Anthony with it there, plays it to the 45. It's tipped by Knapp all the way into the Beavers' end, poked even further in deep as they give chase to it. Coming to the middle of the field, Beavers will play it back out across to the 30. Beavers work it back out to the 40, tried to get it back over here for Anthony, but stepping in front of it was number 21, Latrick. He'll work it in. Zimprach inside the 20, all the way inside the 10, poked free nicely there by Rosie. Panthers with the throw-in on the near side as they will get it into the end zone. It goes over the end line. And I believe it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers. As we come up on 33 minutes to go in the ball game. Panthers with yet another corner kick. I believe this is the third one of the half so far, Jack.
Yes, second or third at least. I think third.
Third one that I can remember, all the way to the far side. They get ahead on it, but it goes over the end line. And the Beavers will get the free kick from the goal crease. Jackson will tee it up at the top of the crease. Slow play it to the defense. Allen pokes it out here to Lobdell at the 15. Pinball's back in. Beavers will work it back out to the 15, out across the 20. Beckman pushing it upfield for Anthony. Anthony to midfield and over. Panthers come right back with it with Zimprach. Kafferlin gets it off of him, but it's whistled down. And we'll wait to see what the call is. 35-yard line, Panthers with a free kick. Reynolds to put it into play there. Drives it in. Lobdell gets a foot on it at the goal line. Pushes it out across the 20. Kafferlin bicycle kicks it almost. As Reynolds comes charging in there, Kafferlin gets the loose ball. He's out across the 30. Tried to get it into the right wing. Latrick will play it to the far side. Beavers get to it, and we'll work it down the sideline. Still with it down the far side we go. A sliding tackle almost there. Panthers get to the loose ball, play it out to the 40. Gluvno with it there. And losing the foot on it on the far side. Beavers play it out of bounds. Panthers will get the throw in. As looked like that was Kafferlin, played it right back into the Panther end. But it goes out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Beavers with the throw in. As we come up on 31 minutes to go in the ball game. Deflected inside the 15, poked back out. Anthony will try and settle. He'll give way to Gluvna. Gluvna pokes it right back in here. Rosie to Anthony at the 20. Back out to Beckman. Beckman quickly over to Gluvna to the far side. Kafferlin pokes it into the far side again. Beavers with a little bit of possession here. Has it poked free, and the Panthers come back up the field with it. And I can't really see a number on the Panthers going down that far sideline. Oh, that was number 5, Zimprach. There's a long shot, going to be wide left of the net and over the end line, but I believe there was a whistle before the shot. Nope, I'm wrong. Myers comes back into the ball game. We'll see who he hands the cover to. I believe this is Kafferlin coming out. Jackson has it teed up in the crease for the free kick. As Kafferlin will head to the bench for a well-deserved break. Panthers keep it in the Beavers' end at the 15. Off the back of Knapp and out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in. Beavers work it back out across the 25. The last touch by the Panthers, so the Beavers will get the throw-in. Quickly up the sideline we go. It'll pinball and come to Anthony in the middle of the field as he has a couple of Panthers on him at the 45-yard line. Pokes it across for Beckman. Beckman into the left wing. And a foul trip called against the Beavers will give the Panthers a free kick at their own 25-yard line. 29 minutes to go in the game. Gluvna steps in front of that pass as play kind of pinballs back and forth here. Zumprach dumps it into the Beavers' end. They get a shot away, but Jackson's right there in good position to snag it up. Played high in the air, out to the 40-yard line. Beavers get the loose ball. Play it back in towards the middle of the field and a little bit too far out in front of Gluvna as the Panthers will work it back into the Beavers' end, into the right wing. A 2-on-1 developing, and Jackson with another diving save and no rebound. Have I said that before, Jack?
Once or twice.
Jackson doing very well in the net for the Beavers here tonight as he'll dump it back into the Panthers' end off the chest of Kent. Kent giving chase to it inside the 20, still with it at the 15. He'll play it back out. as the Panthers will get back with some numbers. Out across to the 40. Back to the middle of the field with Gluvna at the 35. Gets the return pass here to the near side for Brock Anthony as he walks into the 25. To the 20. Still with it, puts it into the middle of the field, gets a return pass, but not hard enough to get right back to him. They'll work it in for Beckman at the 20. Takes a shot off the back of a Panther to the near side and out of bounds at the 30-yard line. I believe that should be the Beavers' ball as Gardner was trying to throw it in for the Panthers, but that was clearly the Beavers' ball to put into play. The Beavers going to make a substitution here as Lobdell will come out, and number 24, Klein Stover, comes into the game, and he has ball in hand here with the throw-in. Just under 27 minutes to go in the game. Off the foot of Gluvna and out of bounds. Panthers with the throw-in. Near side. Zimprach dumps it over midfield. Beavers trying to work it right back into the Panther end and do. All the way inside to the 30. Out back across the 50 into the Beavers end. They'll poke it in. All the way in and out of bounds at the goal line. Beavers will get the throw in as Kafferlin ready to come back into the ball game. Kafferlin's going to come in for Gluvna. #21 is Riley Murphy. He comes in for Rosie. Beavers with the throw-in. Pinballs around here as the Panthers will punch it back into the Beavers' end inside the 15. Played high in the air out to midfield. Panthers knock it right back in with a header. Kafferlin will settle it, and I believe a handball was called against the Beavers. So the Panthers will get the free kick as we come up on 25 minutes to go in the game. Panthers working inside the 10-yard line here. Trying to get somebody free. The Beavers get to the loose ball, play it back out to the 15. Comes to the near side. There's a long shot. And Jackson once more snags it out of the air. And no rebound. High in the air to midfield. Headed back in, and the Panthers dump it right back into the Beavers end for Beckman. I'm sorry, Kafferlin. Kafferlin gets it back across midfield, and the Panthers dump it right back in again. Coming to the near side, trying to poke it through everybody. And it's played high in the air by Allen. It's going to come back into the Panthers' end. And they work it quickly into the Beavers' end. Kafferlin does a nice job of rubbing the ball free. Poking it into the right wing, couldn't get it all the way through. He gets to another loose ball, but still with it, though, as he'll work it into the left wing. Beavers have some numbers here on a fast break opportunity. Good defense by the Panthers, keeping the Beavers out wide. And they're going to come away with it out to the 20-yard line as Kafferlin steals it back and tries to work in and does inside the 10 to the 5 into the end zone with it. A sliding stop. He'll work into the middle of the field, gets a shot away. And into the back of the net. Beavers have tied it up, 23-25.
There we go.
Or, I'm sorry, 23-35.
Left to go.
And that was Kafferlin with the goal.
So there we go. Tied up.
Nice effort there by Kafferlin to, number one, keep it in the Panthers' end. And a nice, I didn't know if you saw that or not, Jack, but that nice sliding stop and still maintain possession.
Oh, yeah.
Was able to come into the middle of the field and poked it by the goalie. And the Beavers have just tied it up 1-1 here. Panthers have put it back into play now. Beavers having new life now as the Panthers play it up the midfield and over. to midfield. Beavers with it now. Brock Anthony will play it back all the way to the defense. Knapp out for Anthony at the 50-yard line. He'll get across to the 40. Pokes in there. Trying to work it off of Zimprach. Zimprach comes to the near side and plays it back into the Beavers' end. Allen stops it there. And he's going to get called for a push, but I think physics kind of won that battle.
Yeah.
Going up against number 1, Govich. And just the size difference, I think Allen has him by about 18 inches. So the Panthers with a free kick here at the 35-yard line. An opportunity to get right back into the lead. As Smith will put foot in the ball here. Beavers have an orange wall set up at the 25. Chip shot all the way to the goal line. Bounces once, and there's Jackson to scoop it up. 22 minutes to go in the ball game. Tied at 1. As the Panthers play it right back into the Beavers' end. At the 25-yard line. Zimprach pokes it in there. Jackson coming out of the crease to snag it up and alleviates the pressure. And we have wholesale changes coming here for the Beavers as we have 4 subs waiting to come in. Panthers will punch it right back into the 30-yard line. Klein Stover gets it to Anthony. Back to Kafferlin at the 35. And I think that was Klein Stover got run over by Gardner. And a free kick for the Beavers at their own 35-yard line. As we got Ethan Bem ready to come in along with number 12, Gilson. Also number 20, Hewlings. And I can't see the last number. That's Gluvna ready to come back into the game as well. So the Beavers have a free kick at the 35, 40-yard line here. Putting it down is Allen. Porter drives it high in the air all the way to the 30-yard line. And that's whistled down. And we'll have another free kick all the way back at the 40-yard line. Must be the official wasn't in position. Now he's ready to go. Whistles it for ready to be played. Along the field to the Panthers 35-yard line. Kafferlin steals away, pokes it free into the free. Down the left wing for Beckman. Beckman out there. Beavers trying to break in at the 10, unable to do so. Coming right back with it. Beckman gets tripped up. And the ball gets played out of bounds. And the Panthers will get the throw in as it comes back into the middle of the field. And the Panthers will dump it back into the middle of the field. And that was offsides on the near side, but not called by the official. As play goes into the right corner, and the Beavers play it out of bounds, but last touch by the Panthers. Beavers will get the throw in on the far side as we're under 20 minutes to go in the game. And here comes the wholesale changes. Gluvna, Hewlings, Gilson. And I think there was one more in there that I'm not thinking. Murphy into the game. As Porter Allen will have a seat on the bench along with Beckman and Klein Stover and Brock Anthony. So Beavers getting some fresh legs in here. See what they can do. As the throw-in comes into the middle of the field, Gluvna pokes it out to the 30. Panthers push it right back in again. Panthers getting it free on the right side, and Gluvna will punch it right out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in. The rain has let up, Jack.
Yes.
And it's just a light drizzle out there now. And we're tied at 1. Panthers with the throw-in. Trying to settle it in the middle of the field. They'll get it back out across the 20-yard line. And out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in at their own 25. Gluvna played it back. And there's a trip. Not called by the official. As play comes back into the middle of the field. Beavers will play it into the far wing there. Out across the 10. It pinballs and out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in. Myers is coming in now. I'm sorry, that's Fry. And I don't have a 14. New guy on the roster, Jack. 14's in the ballgame. I don't have him on the list.
All right, then.
Interesting. Kent comes out of the ball game. And I'm trying to get the last number. That's Myers, number 5, coming out for the Beavers. And Kent won't be long on the sideline before he's back in again. Beavers with the throw-in on the far sideline. Out across the 35 and out of bounds. Beavers with another throw-in as they try to work it down that sideline again. Get it inside the 40 to the 35 to the 30. And the Panthers kick it out of bounds at their own 25-yard line. Beavers with another throw-in as they move quickly up the field into the middle of the field. It's going to come in as they have an opportunity here. Beavers poke it free. Linden gives chase to the near side, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. That should be Beavers' ball to throw in.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why a Panthers throwing that in. That was very clearly off of.
Well, it got played by the Panthers, and I think some of the play is that the Panthers just pick up the ball and put it back into play. They don't wait for the official to make the call on it. They just play it.
Yeah, it kind of.
As this is poked in for Linden, as he tries to get in behind the defense, and the Panthers are going to play it to the near side and out of bounds inside the end zone. Beavers with the throw-in. High in the air for Gluvna. He'll settle it down at the 15, into the 5. Back into the middle of the field, rolls through everybody, trying to get a shot away. They do get a shot, but it's blocked by the defense. Beavers having trouble getting it settled inside the end zone. Panthers still with it. Come to the near side and play it out across the 40 all the way back to the 50-yard line. Beavers poke it right back in again, inside the 30. Panthers will settle it there. And there's a shove from behind as 14 takes a tumble. And still no call from the official. This game is getting out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. At some point, there's a line between letting them play and just not doing anything.
That was a blatant tackle from behind and not called by the official. So play continues here as Gluvna plays it out of bounds to his own 35. 15 and a half to go in the game as Rosie comes back in along with Brock Anthony and Beckman. So Beavers getting a quick break there. As some of the younger players get a little playing time, and they'll head right back to the bench. As play resumes here, deep in the Beavers' end. Panthers get it inside the 5 with another throw-in. As they try to work it into the middle of the field, Beavers keeping it to the outside. Finally breaking free and poking it down the far sideline across the 50. It's a foot race for it. And the Beaver gets rubbed off the ball. And again, no call from the finally they get a call. Official on the near side finally had to blow that one down. Beavers with the free kick at the 37-yard line. Gluvna will tee it up at the 39. Coming up on 14 minutes to go in the game. Rain starting to pick back up here. Gluvna punches it into the middle of the field. Panthers will send it right back out on the near side. Beavers at the 40. Kafferlin to the 35, to the 30. Pokes it in all the way through everybody, and it'll roll in on Scott, the goalkeeper. We haven't seen much of this as he comes out, scoops up a loose ball. Played high in the air on the far side at the 40. And another trip from behind there. And finally, you get a whistle down. Beavers will get another free kick just inside the 50.
Yeah, there comes a point where it keeps when it keeps happening like that. Eventually, you got to step in.
Gluvna to the middle of the field here to the near side. Beavers able to keep it in play. Rosie gets it into the 20. Pinballs around there. Zimpruch tries to get by one too many Beavers. The Panthers dump it back into the Beavers' end. Zimpruch giving chase. Gets a shot away, and Jackson backing up makes the save. Just under Zen back into the game along with Lobdell, able to save it but not maintain control as the Panthers push it back out the nap at midfield. Younger Beaver players getting back to the pushed into Gluvna at the 40. In for Anthony. At the 35, still with it. Pushes it out wide. Beavers all the way down to the 20. Inside to the 15. Trying to work it into the middle of the field. Panthers able to push it back out. Good block there by Knapp to keep it in the Panthers' end. Anthony at the 35. Sends it out wide. And they'll dump it back to the near side. It's going to roll all the way into the corner and out of bounds on the near side. Panthers with the throw-in as we approach the 11-minute mark. Down the near sideline. Gluvna will get to it. Settle it, pushes it right back in. Tried to get it to Anthony. Anthony does get it. Pokes it in here from Rosie. Back to Anthony. Has it poked free and out of bounds on the near side. Beavers with the throw-in at the 35-yard line. Lobdell down the near sideline. And the Panthers just going to let it roll over the end line, and that'll be a free kick from the goal crease for the Panthers. Teed it up at the top of the crease. Defenseman puts it back out to the middle of the field. Linden steals it away. Comes to Gluvna, back to Linden in the middle of the field. Finally, the loose ball is picked up by the Panthers. Gardner coming to midfield and over. All the way inside the 40 to the 30, into the 20. All the way down to the 10, still with it, and can't get a shot away. As he loses it over the end line, and the Beavers will get the free kick from the goal crease. Kent coming back into the game for the Beavers. George Rosie back to the bench. To the near side. Fry with it there. Plays it back to Anthony. Anthony across to Beckman. Beckman to the far side for Knapp. They'll get it back to Beckman. Beckman down the far sideline, but it's picked away by the Panthers as they push it back into the Beavers' end. To the far side, to the near side here. Inside to the 10, to the 15. Ricochets off of Gluvna, back out here to the 45-yard line. Kent has an opportunity. Down the sideline we go. Fighting for position. Can't get in there, and he's tripped up as it goes over the end line. And Kent a little slow to get up. Just under 9 minutes to go. And it'll be a free kick from the goal crease as Muckenhop is going to put it down inside the crease and put foot in the ball here. He'll drive it down the near side. Anthony heads it back into the middle of the field. Beavers trying to get a shot away here, and they do, but it's well over the crease and through the uprights. No good.
3 points.
Free kick for the Panthers in the crease with 8:18 to go. Late goal is going to make one team very happy and the other team not so much, Jack.
Yep.
As this has been a hard-fought battle. Panthers with an early goal in the first half. Beavers with a goal about halfway through the second. And we are here 1-1. And the Beavers with the throw-in on the far side of the field about the 35-yard line.
It certainly feels like the Beavers have the momentum right now. It's just a question of can they capitalize.
Quickly into Glubna, comes all the way to Anthony at the 20-yard line. Tried to poke it in there as Allen will get to it, play it high in the air to the near side. And I believe that was Myers, or Fry with it. Got it to Anthony. Out to Lobdell, back into the middle of the field, and this will roll up to Gardner. Gardner to the 40 and over, to midfield, to the Beavers' 30-yard line, and he'll lose the foot on it. And Anthony has shoved it, and there's another shove to the ground as Fry takes a tumble. And Gardner has just been belligerent with knocking people to the ground. And then he acts like he should have the throw in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
And the Panthers are going to get a free kick at the 32-yard line.
How?
Interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know, Dewey.
Glubna gets Allen gets a header on it, puts it back out to the 25. There's a long shot, going to bounce. And Jackson had a little trouble with that one, Jack, but he's able to corral it. He never lost complete control, and he'll drive it high in the air. It's going to land at midfield as Brock Anthony will get it. He'll get across midfield to the 45, to the 40, to the 30. Still with it, pokes it in for Kent, but Kent kind of got turned halfway around there. And it's played high in the air, and I believe they're going to call Kent for offsides.
Yeah, I heard a whistle.
And the play's going to come back to the 15-yard line where the Panthers will get the free kick. And we just rolled under 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Panthers with the free kick at about the 15-yard line. They'll drive it up the field into the Beavers' end. Gardner with it at the 40, pushing it into the left wing. All the way inside the 5. Crosser coming to the middle of the field. Played back out to the 25. Zumpruch with a ball at the 30, plays it back, but picked off by the Beavers as Linden plays it over to Beckman. Back to Linden, to Kafferlin. Kafferlin at the 30. He'll get out across to his own 40, to the 45, and he'll punch it in. And they're going to let him go try to let it go all the way to the goal crease. And Kent gets tackled in the end zone by the goalkeeper, Scott. But it's whistled dead out here at about the 25-yard line. As the official is walking slowly up the field here.
It's not often you see a goalkeeper having to make a tackle, and
Kent pleading his case to the official.
I mean,
but they're going to get the free kick at the 16 or at the 10-yard line. 4:30 to go in the game. As the Panthers will put it back into play. Beavers knock it down at the 35. Panthers let it go out of bounds. They try to let it go out of bounds, and it finally gets out of bounds on the far sideline, about the 25-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in.
Again, I don't know how. He literally kicked it out.
And Glubna and Kafferlin can't connect on the far side. They kick it out of bounds with 4 minutes to go. Panthers with a throw-in, get it back inside the 40. Play comes to the middle of the field. And the Beavers able to knock it back out to the 35. Panthers punch it right back into the 20 as the Beavers get the steal here and will work it up the near sideline. Out of bounds off the foot of Fry at midfield. Panthers with the throw-in. 3.5 to go in the ball game. Gardner with ball in hand. Played into the middle of the field. Linden tried to steal it away there. Couldn't get very far. And Gluvna and Knapp do some good defense there as Kafferlin is going to let it roll out of bounds inside about the 15-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Headed over midfield. Panthers punch it right back in. Anthony blocks it. Beavers with the play on the far side there. Down the sideline. Back into the middle of the field. Still with it to the 30. Anthony will chase up with it with Beckman. Beckman Gets it in here. Fry nearly got sprung free there, but unable to get in as the Panthers come back with it. Crayons will push it into the Beavers' end. Stopped there by Allen. Allen plays it to the near side for Fry. He'll circle back and play it to Lobdell. Back into the middle of the field for Gluvna to Fry on the near sideline. Across here for Beckman. Beckman tried to get it over to Gluvna, and Knapp has to deflect it and keep it back out of the Knapp over midfield into the Panthers' end as he takes a trip. Linden at the 20. At the 15, gives it back. Linden gets it back from just wide right. That shot went just wide right. Beavers catching the Panthers a little flat-footed here as they try to slow play it a little bit here with a minute and a half to go in the game.
Yeah.
They have it teed up at the top of the crease one more time. Driven out here to the 30. Beavers knock it down. Anthony trying to get sprung free. Panthers come away with it to midfield and over. Zimprunch punches it into the middle of the field off of the head of Knapp to the far side. Panthers try to settle it there at the 25-yard line, coming to the middle of the field. Brock Anthony with it, punches it out for Beckman. Beckman to the 40. Panthers get control of it again, push it back into the Beavers' end. Playing it to the far side, 45 seconds to go. Panthers lose it out of bounds. Beavers with a quick throw in. Off the back as Kafferlin plays it down the far sideline to the 40. To midfield. Got it over, but the Panthers push it right back in. Knapp knocks it out, and it goes off of a Panther out of bounds. Beavers with a quick throw in as they'll push it back into the Panthers' end. Inside the 10. And the Beavers lose it out of bounds at the 15. 20 seconds to go. Played back into the middle of the field. And out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. Beavers with one last throw in. Middle of the field. And we are headed to overtime, Jack. Sudden death overtime upcoming as the Beavers have it tied after a whopping 80 minutes of play here. And we will head to sudden death overtime. They'll have a quick little intermission in between the two halves. Give everybody a little breather to regroup. And we'll be back with overtime. We'll take a break as well here, Jack, and be back with overtime. Overtime brought to us by Vern's Garage, as we don't get to say that very often. But we'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
Humes Ford of Corry is proud to be one of the premier dealerships in the Corry area, carrying a full line of new Ford products and all makes of quality used vehicles. Humes Ford offers auto sales, financing, service, and parts. From the moment you walk into their showroom, you'll know their commitment to customer service is second to none. Whether you need to purchase, finance, or service a new or pre-owned vehicle, you've come to the right place. Humes Ford of Corry, 13626 Route 6 in Corry. Contact them today at 814-665-8207 or visit them online at www.humesford.net. As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide, Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LeCom Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing health care in Erie. LeCom Health, whole-person care for a lifetime.
Well, welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with Jack Hasbrook here at Howard Sheen Field. And we are in sudden death overtime here as the Beavers have come back to take a 1-0 deficit at halftime and have turned it into a 1-1 tie here after regulation. As we head into overtime, it's sudden death as they put 10 minutes up on the clock, Jack, and we are moments away to get things going here. Beavers have won the toss. They're going right to left on the screen. Panthers going left to right. And they'll put it into play all the way back to Gluvna at the 25. Out into the right wing. Anthony with it. He'll play it back to, I believe that's Lobdell. He works his way out to the 40, gives it over to Anthony. And the Beavers play it back into the middle of the field. Knapp, Beckman with it, plays it or lets it go to Kafferlin. Kafferlin sidesteps one, pushes it right back to Beckman. Beckman to midfield and over. Played it back into the middle of the field, and the Panthers get in front of that and put it right back into the Beavers' end. Beckman works them off the ball. Beavers will get it. Panthers get to the loose ball and will keep it in the Beavers' end. Fry giving good chase there. Kafferlin plays it to himself, but it goes over the sideline and out of bounds. Panthers with the throw-in. And if I have to say one thing, Jack, it looks like the Panthers are a little more tired than the Beavers are. As a crosser comes into the middle of the field on the far side, and it was wide of the net. And the Beavers will get the free kick from the goal crease.
They do have a smaller bench to work with.
Yeah, I think they have, 2 or 3 substitutes?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Beavers will slow play it with the defense out across to the 5. And the loose ball comes right to the Panthers. And that play is whistled down.
I'm surprised the Beavers opted to do that.
I don't know why they slow play it like that at times. I don't understand the philosophy or the call of it.
No, especially not in sudden death. I don't.
Well, here's a golden opportunity for the Panthers.
Right.
They have a free kick inside the 10-yard line as the Beavers will set up the orange wall just inside the end zone. And
And especially wouldn't have done that with the way this game has been called.
Well, the Beavers have that wall set up. And the Panthers will get the free kick from just inside the 10, maybe at the 7. Panthers with an opportunity to end this quickly here in overtime. Brought to us by Vern's Garage. As we await the kick. And they overstep the kick. So they finally get it played. And the kick goes wide right of the net. So everybody flinched, but nobody moved. And the Beavers get the kick from the goal crease. Let's see if they do the same play again here. Linden comes into the game here for the Beavers as Fry will head to the bench. Play to the near side. Panthers will knock it down. Beckman with it. Hands it off to Kafferlin. Kafferlin pokes it up for Beckman. Beckman tried to punch it in there for Linden, but can't get it through the white wall of Panthers. As Lobdell will get it back out across the 20. Zimprunch has it there for the Panthers as he'll settle it at the 25. Punched into the middle of the field for Gardner. Into the right wing. Kafferlin's there. And the Panthers play it over the sideline and out of bounds. Up for Beckman. Poked it out across the 30 to the 35. Linden steals it away. Sends it in as he's getting into the Panther end. Still with it to the middle of the field. Still with it to the 15. Still with it inside the 5. And there's nobody there to help him out. And the ball's going to get kicked out of bounds by the Panthers at the 10-yard line. Beavers with some life here. As everybody's good and tired here, the rain continuing to come down. Kafferlin with the throw-in on the near side. To the middle of the field. Panthers knock it down, coming to the near side again. Out across the 20, all the way out to the 35. Panthers get a break there as Porter Allen does a sliding tackle there. And the Panthers will get a free kick at their own 35-yard line. They tee it up quickly. Send it over midfield and into the Beavers' end. Lobdell able to keep it out of the end as Knapp comes away with it. And it's whistled down. And it looks like the Beavers will get the free kick as we have 5 minutes to go in overtime.
And so far it does feel like the Panthers are the aggressors more so. It feels like
Is this a yellow card?
I don't know.
Yes, this is a yellow card for Gardner. Gardner gets a yellow card just inside of 5 minutes, and he'll head to the bench. That's my first yellow card I've ever seen. I'm excited.
Well, he's certainly been awfully physical today.
Beavers get the free kick at the 20-yard line. We're down to 4:20 to go in the game. And it's going to come all the way to the Panthers' end. Poke through. Linden into the open. And the Panthers get to the loose ball and drive it out of bounds at the 15. Beavers with another throw-in as we approach the 4-minute mark. Thrown in. Tipped and knocked by the goalkeeper to the sideline. And pinballed off of a Beaver and out of bounds at the goal line. Panthers with the throw-in. To the near side and kicked out of bounds off of a Panther. Beavers with the throw-in now at the 20-yard line. Kafferlin to put it into play. All the way down to the goal line. Headed down by the Panthers to the near side and out of bounds. Beavers with another throw-in. Kafferlin quickly on the ball. Inside the 10. Middle of the field. Pinballs around. Comes to Kafferlin at the near side and is kicked out of bounds once more by the Panthers. 3:20 to go in the game. Kafferlin with the ball. Plays it into the middle of the field. Panthers get to the loose ball all the way to the far side at the 20-yard line. Out across the 25 as they get it to midfield. Panthers play it back into their own end at the 30-yard line. as they work it out to the 40. Beckman knocks it free, trying to maintain control. Linden with it, gets inside to the 30, pokes it back to the middle, and the Panthers get to the loose ball and poke it all the way back into the Beavers' end. Allen gives chase. He'll push it to the far side and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Panthers with a late push here. 2:30 to go. Panthers get it in. Inside the 10 to the 5. Crosser coming in, and Jackson there to gobble up the shot. Top of the crease, driven out to the 40-yard line. Panthers settle it at midfield and bring it back into the Beavers' end. Into the right wing. All the way inside the 10 to the 5. And out of bounds inside the end zone. And the Panthers with the throw-in. Under 2 minutes to go in overtime here. Zimprutch gets a shot away, but it goes off of a Knapp and over the end line. So that's a corner kick for the Panthers upcoming as we're underneath the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital 2-minute warning. Another corner kick for the Panthers here as they have it set up. 1.5 minutes to go in sudden death. Crosser coming to the far side, and it bounces over everybody as the Panthers will settle it at the 5. Beavers get to it and corral the loose ball on that far sideline. Panthers come right back with it, pushing it into the end zone. And the Beavers drive it off over the sideline in the end zone. So the Panthers with the throw-in as we come up on 1 minute to go in sudden death. Panthers play it in on the far sideline. Beckman plays it into the middle of the field. Anthony trying to get out across the 20. Has it poked out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in on the far side of the field. 40 seconds to go in sudden death here. Tied at 1. Out to midfield. Panthers play it back. Linden at his own 40. Plays it to the near side for Kafferlin. To midfield and over. Kafferlin gets by a defender inside the 30 to the 20. Inside to the 15. Keeping it going all the way inside the 5 to the goal. And the Panthers play it out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in at the 5-yard line. Linden with a shot, and it goes wide right. And I don't think the Panthers are going to get another play put back in here before time runs out in sudden death.
Yep.
And the horn sounds to end sudden death. And I believe that's how this one is going to end. It's going to be a 1-1 tie here, Jack. Officials talking with both benches real quick. So we will head on to a second 10-minute sudden death overtime period. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't know how they, I mean.
So we will. Okay, so we'll play another 10-minute after another 3-minute break here in between the sessions. But another 10-minute sudden death overtime upcoming here. And if it's tied after that, then it will be a draw. But we have 10 more minutes of sudden death to go through.
See, I don't like that. I think they should either just do a draw or do penalty kicks.
You think penalty kicks after the first
10
minutes?
I don't see what another 10 minutes is going to do. At this point, everyone's exhausted. I don't know. It feels redundant to me.
Well, let's have a little recap here as we head to the second extra time. The Panthers got on the board by Gardner, 37-36 of the first half to make it 1-0. And then Kafferlin got the equalizer in the second half at the 23-35 minute mark. And that's been all the scoring in a 1-1 game here as we wind down the next intermission in between the first extra time and the second, as the Beavers have worked their way into a second sudden death opportunity. And I believe they will flip ends of the field here, Jack. So Beavers going left to right And the Panthers going right to left as we get ready for our final extra time of play here. We're going to take a little bit of break tomorrow as we have homecoming parade to do.
Yes,
But
we do.
Something coming up this weekend, Jack.
Homecoming.
We got homecoming, but on Sunday, we have something else coming up, and I thought I had it here somewhere.
Would that be bingo?
That is bingo. There it is. Bingo Bash, the Maria House Bingo Bash, Sunday, September 28th. Doors open at 1. Bingo starts at 2. And online pre-sale tickets are $30, $35 at the door. And it's not just bingo. They're going to have a basket raffle and 50-50 and instants and much more. It's $1,000 to win. Come on out and support the Maria House. It is at the FPTF Foundation Event Center on 38th Street. As we get ready for the opening kick here, the Fox Family Insurance opening kick here in the second extra time, sudden death period. And the Panthers will get first possession here as the clock winds down to end up the intermission. And they'll put 10 more minutes up on the clock. And this Wednesday just will not quit.
Nope.
And we are underway here. As the rain starts to come down even harder now. Panthers going to poke it through. Brock Anthony working hard to get the ball. And the Panthers will get it free. As the Beavers will get free on the near sideline. Rosie with it. As he'll work around a player and get into the Panther territory, keeping it just from going out of bounds. Plays it into the middle of the field. And Gavin Kent giving chase to it. And the goalie, Scott, coming out to the very top of the box to smother it before any of the Beavers could get into it. Beckman will work it back to Anthony. Back to Beckman at the 40. Beckman to the far side, keeps it from going out of bounds, plays it back to Knapp at the 50, plays it to the near side for Kafferlin. Kafferlin back into the middle of the field, inside the 40 to the 35 to the 30. Has the ball stripped there, and there's a tackle on one of the Panthers, and he puts his hands up like, what? And it'll be the Beavers with a free kick at the 30-yard line. Maybe to 25. They keep moving it up the field. Now the official comes in and says, nope, it's back here at the 30.
Ugh.
So the Beavers with a free kick at the 30-yard. Drive it in. Knocked down by the Panthers at the 10. Comes back out to the 20. Panthers try to push it up and do it out to the 40. Comes to the near side. Rosie with it there. The 40 has it poked free, but gets back onto it. Passes it back to Lyle. To the near side. And pokes it down the near sideline. That's the play. Let it go. It's going to roll all the way down to the Panthers' end. As the Beavers keep it from going over the sideline, but lose it over the end line. And we'll get the Panthers a free kick from the goal crease. As Gardner come back into the game for the Panthers after a long break on the bench. And he sat out most of that first overtime session. Number 14 heading to the bench for the Panthers. That's Trent Thompson. So the Panthers with the free kick from the goal crease. They'll drive it out here to midfield. As Lobdell gets it, pushes it back in. Beckman tried to get it. Lost the handle on it. Zimprich plays it back in. Lobdell plays it back out. There's Gardner chasing it down. Trying to break in to get the shot away. Jackson with the save, and the one time the rebound gets away from him, he's able to smother it before the Panther comes in and pokes it into the gaping net. Just under 7 minutes to go. Jackson drives it out to midfield. Panthers play it right back in. Kafferlin plays it out to the 40. Down the sideline. Still with it. As he breaks in, 40 pushes it into the Panther end. Panther gets it, and Kafferlin gets around him. But the Panther lets it go out of bounds, but Gafflin stays with it, plays it into the 5. Still with it, into the end zone. He'll come back out to the middle of the field, trying to punch it in. He gets knocked down, and no call from the officials as play comes back out to the 40. Beavers keeping it in the Panther end. Anthony plays it to the far side. Side step 1 inside the 30 to the 25 to the 20. Panthers rub them off the ball, come back up the field. Gardner to the 40, still pushing it up the field. He'll chase it down. Good acceleration all the way into the 25 to the 20. Still with it inside to the 10. Plays it into the end zone. Crosser comes. It's a rebound attempt that sends it all the way across to the far side of the field. He was able to play it back out to the 30, and the Panthers play out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in as we played halfway through the second extra time as Myers comes back into the game for the Beavers. And it looks like he'll give it to Gafflin, and Gafflin will come to the bench. Time continues to tick through here. Gafflin finally gets to the bench. Beavers will settle it on the far sideline there. Work it out across to the 35 to the 40. Punch it down the sideline, but it's blocked off the back of one of the Panthers. Glubna with a nice sliding save there. As the Beavers are able to clear the zone momentarily. Panthers push it right back in. And it's out of bounds on the far side. Panthers with the throw in. 4.5 to go in the session. Played it all the way down inside the 5 into the end zone. Beavers let it go out of bounds. And it should be a free kick for the Beavers from the goal crease. Unless they're going to whistle on the offside. Official point right at the goal line. And the Beavers will get a free kick from the goal line with 4 minutes to go. Rain coming down good and hard right now, as it has most of the night. Beavers drive it all the way to the 40-yard line. Off the foot of Reynolds and back out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Gafflin coming back into the ball game. That was a quick break on the bench.
Yeah.
I was surprised he even took him out of the ball game.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he had an equipment issue or something.
I don't know. But he'll go all the way to the far side of the field and throw it in. 3:10 to go in the second sudden death overtime. He gets it into Beckman. Beckman gives it back to Gafflin on the far side. Puts it over to Beckman and gets the return pass, but it goes to a Beaver up on the far sideline, across the midfield, punching it back into the Panther end, but it doesn't get through. Panthers coming back with it. Gafflin back with it. And it's stolen away by the Panthers. Gardner with it. Puts it down inside to the right side. Inside to 15. Panthers get to the middle of the field. As that is blocked off by Porter Allen to the far side and out of bounds. Gafflin with a sliding kick at the last second knocks it off of a Panther and out of bounds. Beavers with the throw-in. Under 2.5 to go. Gafflin weighing out his options. Puts it into the middle of the field. Beavers push it upfield quickly. Anthony plays it back to his defense. Comes to the near side for Lobdell. Back to Allen. Comes up to the near side. Rosie. And it's knocked out of bounds on the near side by the Panther. Nope, it's going off of Rosie. So Panthers with the throw-in. Under 2 minutes to go. Here's the Lecom Corry Memorial Hospital last 2-minute warning. As it's played out of bounds once more inside the 15-yard line. Panthers with the throw-in. Gardner to throw it in. all the way into the middle of the field at the 15. There's the shot, and Jackson's there to make the save once more. A minute 25 to go. Jackson plays it high in the air. Knocked down at midfield. Panthers with it at the 45. Glubna plays it back up the midfield for Kent. And the Panthers will work it back in with Reynolds. Dumped it into the right side and all the way into the corner as it rolls over the end line and out of play. It must have just went out of bounds before the flag. The Beavers with a throw, and we're under a minute to go here. We just got to go the whole length of the field. As it looks like Saegertown is happy to settle for the tie. As that comes into the middle of the field. Beavers able to get it and move it out to the 20, to the right, the left wing. Still with it out across the 35 to the 40. 25 seconds to go. As that's knocked out of bounds. Panthers with the throw in. Down the far sideline all the way inside the 5 into the end zone. A sliding save there by an attempt by one of the Beavers. That kick is knocked down and over the end line. And it'll be a corner kick for the Panthers if they can get it set up in time. They have it teed up, but time is going to sound, and that kick is no good. This game's going to end in a 1-1 draw. Wow. Let's do it, Jack. Our P2 Paving post-game report. Hand out some nifty awards here. Our Healthy Smiles of Corry, Offensive Play of the Game. The one, the only, Kafferlin with the goal. Roman Kafferlin at the 23-25 mark of the second half tied it up at 1, and that's how this one ended. And that's our Healthy Smiles of Corry, Offensive Play of the Game, as he drove down the far sideline all the way into the end zone, found a way to get around the last defender there and get into the middle of the field and poked it into the back of the net.
Yep.
Our Kitchen Village Defensive Play of the Game. Jackson was great in goal again tonight.
Yeah,
can't say it enough.
Saves.
He was just absolutely great in the net. A number of times, not only did he make good saves, but he made saves and didn't give up any big juicy rebounds. A couple rebounds he did give up, but one, the defense was right there to get to and take out of harm's way, and the other one he was able to recover and get scooped up before a Panther could get to it. So take any one of those beautiful saves by Jackson in the net, and that's our choice for the Kitchen Village Defensive Play of the Game. Our Karate Chevrolet Player of the Game?
Kafferlin?
I think Kafferlin. He was just like a bulldog on a bone tonight. Yeah. He wouldn't be denied a number of times. He had some good rushes up the field and really did a nice job of a transition from the defensive zone into the offensive zone. And he got the game-tying goal for the Beavers as well. So he's my choice for the Karate Chevrolet Player of the Game. Our Deeds Experience Sportsmanship Award, I'm going to give it to number 5, Austin Zimprunch of the Panthers, as he had a nice game tonight for the Panthers. Yep. Did a lot of good things for them and set up a good burst of speed up the field and set the Panthers up to get into a position to take the lead. So that'll do it here tonight. Any closing thoughts, Jack?
No, just nice to see a bit more. Nice to see a bit more fight.
Yeah, there was two evenly matched teams here tonight. I think the Beavers were a little bit on the shorter end of some of the calls, but
yeah,
hey, you take what you can sometimes when you have officials with some judgments on there. But anyways, Beavers played well. They fought back. They end up with a draw as they don't take the loss tonight. They're still searching for their first win of the year, but getting so much closer with the draw here tonight.
Yep.
So for Jack Hasbrook, I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. Until we meet again, we're going to have Homecoming Parade tomorrow on the broadcast. We're streaming that. Then it's back to Friday Night Lights as the Beavers are here at home for Homecoming, taking on the Mercyhurst Prep Lakers. So that will wrap things up here tonight at Howard Sheen Field. And until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.